Hey y'all, it's your girl Mia and I'm back. So you guys, I just got off work and I'm hungry, so I stopped at Wendy's and I got me the Baconater breakfast meal. Let me get my thumbnail. Hold on, let me take this out the pack. All right, let me sauce this thing up. Now, normally on my channel, only thing I talk about is me and my family. That is normally it. But today, y'all, excuse me, but we're gonna get a little bit messy today. I needed to put some extra ketchup and mayo up on this. We're gonna get a little messy today. And I hope nobody cursed me out because I really, truly, first and foremost, let me be honest and say, I mean absolutely no harm to anybody. I don't mean harm to anybody's channel. I don't mean harm to anybody's reputation. And I don't mean harm to anybody personally attacking anyone. This is only my opinion. I know absolutely no facts about this situation. Everything I'm saying is totally my opinion. Now that we got that out of the way, I like my sandwiches to be nice and juicy and saucy. All right, now this is the Baconator breakfast sandwich meal. It has bacon, sausage, egg, cheese, onions, ketchup, and mayo. Lord Jesus, I thank you so much for blessing me and my family with good health, giving us the ability to put a roof over our head, clothes on our back, and food in our stomach. Lord Jesus, I thank you so much for blessing me and my family, especially in this time, to be able to have such a joyous holiday. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, so here's the mess we're gonna get into. And the only reason why I feel within my rights to give my opinion is anybody could give their opinion on any situation. But the only reason why I'm gonna give an opinion is because honestly, I like anybody else, I had my I seen weird flags, myself. And again, I'm not judging nobody. I'm just stating my opinion. Because anybody could judge anything. Anybody have a right to judge my relationship. I put it on, I put my personals on YouTube. So anybody have a right to pass any judgment. I had it happen to me. I had somebody make a video giving their opinion on me and, my channel and my personality. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? You have a right to clap back. You have a right to stay silent. You can take whatever stance you want when somebody give their opinion on you. These little fried things are so good and flavorful. Oh, excuse me. I had Coca-Cola. Ooh. Excuse me. Now, I'm gonna talk about my opinion on Walt's Chillin with Walt, B-Love's brother. He just broke up with his fiance, and I'm just gonna give my opinion on it. Now, first of all, they both done went public speaking about it already. Walt took the nice classy route, and he didn't badmouth that girl, which was very, very classy of him. Let me eat first. I'm hungry. I gotta remember when I do my card bangs to look here and not there. I get stuck on looking at myself, so I'm looking over there. But here it's looking at you. And I made a batter of ketchup and mayo mix down there. Yeah, I gotta eat first. This is good. Now, I know every time I'm eating, I'm like, I'm hungry. And I be eating and talking. But now you know I'm really hungry because I'm doing way more eating and talking. I really was hungry. Oh, excuse me. It's one hearty ass breakfast. You're real hungry in the morning? Get this. Now, oh, excuse me. Let's get this started. So, first of all, I feel really bad that they broke up because I strive for all love to succeed. I want anybody that's in love or who think they found the love of their life, I want you to succeed, because relationships these days are hard. Relationships, period, is hard. It is really not easy to find somebody that you can compatibly share your entire life with, meaning your money, your love, your trust, your personals, your space, everything. It is hard to find somebody that you can share all of that shit with. You know what I'm saying? Your passion, sexual, all of that. Only reason why I'm even doing this video, to be totally honest, because even though I heard about their breakup already, I didn't like the video that I saw she posted yesterday about him and his sister. Now, if you had a run-in with the sister, okay, I feel you, sis. I don't care. If you're in a relationship with somebody, does not mean that you have to now kiss all their family's ass if somebody's attacking you. Now, if you had a problem with his sister and she threatened you and you got to get at her, do your thing. You have every right to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Period. It don't matter who it is. Because at the end of the day, he shouldn't be allowing his family to get at you. Whatever the circumstances are, that's none of my business. But here's the thing. Here's where I think Cindy was wrong. You was talking real bad about Walt. And when I saw his video, he didn't say nothing bad about you. So that's not cool. Because at the end of the day, you called him all types of names like you didn't lay up with him. I don't care how the rest of the world view him. Everybody could view my man as this weird, silent, whatever. But at the end of the day, if I choose to lay with him, I'm not going to bash the personality that I chose to be with. Because that just makes you look just as... Either it's going to make you look stupid, sis, or it's going to make you look like a user. Which one is it? Here's another thing. A red flag to me in the beginning of y'all's relationship was, first of all, everything moved really quick. That's one that was actually like, okay. Secondly, you said very early on that you wanted to be a YouTuber, and you started a channel off of him early in y'all's relationship. That was a red flag to me. Because if you was just interested in him and not no come up off of him, then him being a YouTuber wouldn't have sparked your interest in using him for a video, or using him to, you know what I'm saying, get your channel up. The only reason why you automatically hit 10, 12K is because of him. He started off with 40K because of his sister. It is what it is. You know what I mean? That's why we do collabs. That's why everybody get together with YouTube to grow each other's channel. I think that for Walt, that should have been a red flag. If you're a famous YouTuber, or you're a pop-in or popular or whatever YouTuber, or you are very, very close relative to somebody who is a famous YouTuber, you should very well be wary of people who come into your life and one of their biggest interests is what you are already successing in. You know what I mean? You got to be more wary with those people, because you got to watch yourself with them to make sure that they're not trying to use you for a come up. And on her channel, she wouldn't have him that much. And when she did, it was just, I don't know. That I don't really want to give my opinion on, because everybody acts different behind camera versus off camera. Now, on camera, she could have been shy, and he could have been shy. Who knows? Terrell do that. Terrell get on camera and be like, and he gets stiff as a board. And then when the camera turned off, he cursing up a storm and we laughing up a storm and everything. So I can't truly judge how they was on camera, because that doesn't necessarily mean that's exactly how they was in their everyday life at home. We don't know that about them people. But I did think that was a red flag. One. The second thing I thought was a red flag was her making it be known early, what he do for her. I don't know. I just found that to be, like, I don't know. To me, it was a red flag. I'm like, you know, early on, she was saying that, you know, he's paying bills and he's doing this. And maybe she did it because people was trying to say that he was living off of her. So maybe she said that to defend herself from not being with a man that was quote unquote what the public thought was using her. But here's my thing, sis. If you came out publicly and decided to let people know he's not using me, oh, he's paying bills and he's doing this, how you gonna turn around and call that man a whole bum when y'all break up? Now, oh, excuse me. Granted, he may not have an apartment like you. There's some people that, I mean, I don't remember the time frame that he got shot up. Maybe he don't know how to put all that together. You know what I mean? There are people like that, men and women. There are people that have a job, but they just don't know how to establish, you know what I'm saying, things. And that's where a good spouse comes in. Case in point, my man works his ass off and makes money. You know what he's good at doing? Giving me the money, and I put it to smart use. That is how, I mean, not everybody's good at everything. Terrell can't just sit there and be like, you know what? Let me go and pick out a house and pick out a car. That's not him. You know what I mean? He's like, nah, my woman is good with stuff like that. So that's what he trusts me with. And I get that. So maybe he was good at what he was doing, which was, you know, he became a YouTuber or whatever he was doing before then. And you, Cindy, happen to be, you know, a little bit more responsible economic wise, and you could, you know, get an apartment and hold it together. And he decided, okay, well, I'm just going to give her the money and ride along with her because she seemed like a strong, you know, a strong, solid woman, which is a dope thing to have. But then to blast him when you decided to move a man in your house immediately, I don't know. I just found that to be crazy. And then you got him around your grandkids and you don't even know if he liked them kids or not. First of all, if you haven't figured out whether he likes or dislikes your grandkids, you should not have had them kids around him. Or better yet, left them alone with him. Now, I get, you know, because somebody's just not going to start acting mean and weird out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's stuff that you watch and see gradually, bringing your grands around them after they meet, and that all goes apart and moving too fast. You move too fast, so now you had to find out things that you didn't like along the relationship, to the point where now you sitting here talking about, I sent him back to Wisconsin, you know, shaking in his boots or whatever. I don't know, sis. I think you did too much blasting that man. Meanwhile, you got a whole channel with income because of him. So that's not cool. And again, I'm not saying this to you know, down her or anything. That's just my opinion. My opinion was, you know, and as far as Walt, and that's my opinion as far as Cindy is concerned. As far as Walt is concerned, I think you need to be more cautious with the woman you choose to be with, whoever, you know, the woman you choose to be with, and not be so trusting to just move with somebody so fast. It don't matter how stable a person is. Take your time and get to know that person. It don't matter what your needs are. I don't care if you live in somewhere and you really need a stable woman, or you just really looking for a love, whatever it is, you got to slow down and you got to move right. Because my advice to you, Walt, don't move in somebody's space, because now they have a right to put you out. Don't move into somebody's space unless you're on the lease. And that's my advice to everybody. Don't move in nobody's house. You and your man or you and your woman want to shack up, y'all move out y'all space that y'all are in separately and mutually get a place together so that y'all are both secured. So many people slip up by putting all of their, ooh, that light. So many people slip up when it comes to security by putting all of their trust in somebody else, by moving into their house, in their apartment. Now, if a person got a house, that's different, because you can't just move in to your man's house or your woman's house and be like, okay, I want to be on the deed. No, it don't work like that. It takes some time to know that I'm going to marry you and we're going to be together forever before I permanently add you to a deed, because that's undoable once it's done. But here is the thing. When it comes to an apartment, don't move into somebody's apartment unless you're on the lease. Period. Because now that woman is on YouTube making you look horrible, saying she put your ass out. And whether she deserves, I mean, if you really, the reason why I don't think that maybe you were as horrible of a person is simply because, I mean, if you were that horrible of a person that you had to be blasted in this manner, I don't think she would have been so cool with keeping your ring. Now, I'm a woman, and I know how we women get when we're angry and we've been really hurt. You know what I'm saying? When we're hurt, we become monsters because we are emotionally driven by nature. You know? We're females. We have estrogen in us. We can't help it. Our emotions and hormones soar through the roof. When we love hard. And when we hurt to the core, and we can be anybody's worst nightmare. Any woman can become your worst nightmare when you're hurt. Now, if that woman was truly hurt by you, then I don't think she would have been okay with keeping your ring and still got it on, and then turning around and talking about, yeah, he paid for my hair, and I'm happy, I'm good, and you know, being a little sassy with how you left him. That to me doesn't signal somebody that just got emotionally scarred or hurt to the point where you had to drag this dude out your house. That looks like somebody who got what they wanted and no longer had a need for you. When a person that's using you doesn't need what they're using you for, you know, usually that's when all the lovey-dovey's got to go. And I'm not saying using you like a bad thing, because honestly, we all use each other when it comes to relationships, you know? I use my man used me. Everybody uses who they decide to be with for different reasons. You need that person in your life for whatever reason you need them in your life for. So, hey, we all use each other. That's not, you know, oh my God, she was being used or he was being used. No, they were both obviously using each other for different reasons. We all do it when it comes to our relationship. But she did admit that he was paying her bills. She did admit that he paid for the engagement ring. Now, if the man you chose to be with is a whole bum, I don't think he's going to be paying for your engagement ring and paying your bills. That obviously means even though you were the economically stronger half, he respected that by giving you the best he had, which was his money, you know? If you don't like the fact that he smoked weed all day, I'm sure when he visits you, or when you was visiting him before y'all lived together, you saw his lifestyle. So, you know, my advice to both of you guys, take your time next time you meet a person. Give it a little bit more time to know what their true intentions are. You know what I mean? Because just my opinion, it kind of always, not always, but it seemed like she threw him shade a lot. Whenever she talked about him, it kind of seemed like she was pretty, you know, like, you know, like that nonchalant type of, not like in love, you know, not like, whoa, oh my God, or, you know, I don't know. And here's the thing, I can see if y'all been together a long time then yeah, that lovey-dovey wear out. And you're like, yeah, Walt ass over there. But y'all ain't been together that long for the puppy love to be so dull. You know what I mean? Y'all was too new and too fresh for him to be looking so unhappy and for you to be, you know, so as sassy as you was towards him. So, and what I also am cool with is the fact that, you know, Walt still look at peace in his videos. He chilling. He chilling. You know. My advice to you, Walt, keep your head up. It's hard out here in these streets. But don't you ever move into no woman's house. Okay? Unless you on the lease, bruh. Don't you be paying nobody's rent. And her telling the world that he was driving her car. He was paying your rent and living in your house. So, yeah, y'all shared a car. So what? So what? How many couples really have 2 and 3 cars? Not that many. Let's keep it real. Not that many couples have 2 and 3 cars. You know how many times me and Terrell share a car? A lot. We always have 2 cars, but one of them always mess up. It happens. Now we have one brand new car and 1 junk car, and that car is about to blow. And then we're gonna get another nice new one. But we always pretty much juggle between either one point it'll be both of us having our own car, and then something happens to one of them, and then we share in a car. That's okay. So to be walking around talking about, oh well, he was driving my car, that was my car. Well, obviously, sis, you gave him the keys. He didn't steal them from you. So how are you bashing him about something that you free and will did? You know, you can't sit there and be like, I gave him a place to live when you chose to let him live with you. He was driving my car. Well, you gave him your keys. You give me the keys, I'm gonna drive that shit too. So I don't know, but based on the way they both presented, you know, the ending, it did seem kind of shady on her behalf, and that was not cool. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Don't bash me. Don't say I'm getting up in these people's business, because at the end of the day, you put it on Jump Street. So you invite people to their opinion. Just like I always welcome everybody's opinion in my comment section. I always say, whether you say something that I agree with or that I don't agree with, I welcome your opinion, because if I'm putting my life on Jump Street, I give you the ability to judge. That's life. It is what it is. And I always, you know, talk to you guys back and confirm things or correct it or whatever the case is. So if both of you guys talked about your relationship, then you're going to give people the opportunity to say their opinion on it. So I thought those was flags from jump. As soon as I saw her videos early on, and she was like, yeah, I always wanted to be a YouTuber, I was like, oh. In the back of my head, I ain't gonna lie to you. In the back of my head, I'm like, that's why she with this man. That's why you with this man. But that was just my opinion, sis. Not to say that that was the true reason. But it's happy. And here's another thing. Y'all just broke up. Y'all was just in a video together a week ago. So you just broke up with the man. So it's fresh heartbreak. But you sound so sure in your last 2 videos that you will never be with him again. But you still rocking a ring that he bought you. I mean, and then on top of that, on top of you being so sure that y'all will never be together again, that to me is weird. Because when you've been with somebody, let's just say a year and a half, you still in that lovey-dovey phase. And when y'all break up, you heartbroken. You don't know if y'all gonna get back together or not. I've never broken up with somebody after a year and a half that I was truly in love with and about to marry. And as soon as we break up, no, we done for good. You stay the fuck on. Don't you ever. No. Y'all keep it real. It be that in the beginning for like 2 months. It's that back and forth. I can't. I'm done. Take your ring. I don't want your ring. Y'all know how we are. You hurt my heart. Take this ring. I don't want this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you guys are back together. And then you break up again. And then you do that little fluster until something happens and you either back together for real or you separated for real. But I've never seen a breakup with 2 people who were strongly in love and engaged and it be so solid of a breakup that fast. That's weird. It makes you question, like, how real was this? You could just let me go that easily? You was about to take my whole last name, sis. But you know for sure that you never want to be with me again? And we was just in a video together? I don't know, y'all. Look hella shady to me. My opinion. But, my opinion. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger. Oh, that's a supermarket. All this time. They tore down the one supermarket that was here, and over the past month they've been rebuilding this area, this place over here. And I kept wondering, like, what is this? What are they building? And finally it's up and running, and it's Uncle Giuseppe's. And I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, they building like an Italian market or restaurant. And now I'm finally actually looking at it. I'm like, oh my God, it's a supermarket. Now I gotta go shop. I gotta go see what's up in there. All my fries are gone. So anyway, y'all, that's my opinion. You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys, so that's my opinion. I wish them both the best of luck. I hope both of their channels continue to grow. And using anybody for the wrong intentions is not cool. It's not cool. So whoever truly was, because none of us are on the inside, so we giving our opinion based on their videos and the energy that they put out. Whoever truly was the using person for the wrong reasons, that'll come back to you. That's not cool. Don't do that. I don't care if it was Walt or Cindy. Don't do that. That's not cool to use nobody. But I must say, throughout watching both of their videos, Walt always seemed to have a really cool spirit. He don't, my opinion, that man don't seem to have a mean bone in his body. He truly, from the videos of him with Beloved, him with his nephews, him with all his family, him with all his nieces and nephews, him with me, him with other collabs, I've never seen a mean streak energy wise in that dude. You know what I'm saying? So for that, I truly believe he must truly be a positive person, and I wish him the best. I hope that he does find a lady that truly loves him for him and not for what he can possibly bring to the table, or take advantage of his take advantage of where he falls short in life, which is fucked up, because we all fall short in different areas. And as for Cindy, ma'am, I wish you the best. I hope your channel continues to grow. I hope that you truly find happiness, and that's about it. So that's my opinion for today, guys. Normally I don't do mess, but I had to give my little opinion on that because I met the man a few times and they both put their video out, so I just felt the need to, you know, chime in a little bit. Don't chew me up. Please don't forget, hit the like button on my video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell so that you could be notified. And I'm sorry for the lighting, you guys. So you could be notified when me or me and my guys upload another mukbang. Bye.